Oh,
on.
I loved sounds like that. That's how the forest behind my work sounds. I love this music.
Oh yeah, I remember this one.
I got the like bit. We're bopping our heads. What about that? What about that? That lady that stared into the car when we were bopping our heads on the way to get takoyaki earlier.
We were just listening to some good old blues, you know.
Yeah.
And
as men buddies should.
Yeah, we were just jamming out. Oh wow, I didn't die.
Who's laughing at me?
Okay, there's a T-Rex. Come on. Okay. Holy shit. I'm getting trampled. What the fuck?
I would live here, despite the T-Rex.
I would be horrified of this place.
Oh, if you
Look
fall
how
down there,
murky
you
it
will
is.
die. Yeah.
And that over there, that glowing thing.
That's probably your way out.
Does it just die?
I think
It's gone.
It got sent back to wherever it was because the level shook right now. I can hear it.
Yeah, me too. Oh yeah, so Cool World. Brad Pitt's mom dies. Brad Pitt gets like thrown across this like.
Where do funny cartoon rabbits come in?
Exactly. So see. Oh, hold on. Just throw it here. Cool. I'm out of here, bro. I'm out of here.
I gotta get out of this.
Too late. That happens in Cool World.
I gotta get out of here.
Yeah, he's like, beat it. He's like, dang, I'm out of here. Yeah. So Brad Pitt gets like head trauma or something, and then like all of a sudden, out of fucking nowhere, it's like this cartoon scientist who's working on this like interdimensional travel, like just happens to suck in Brad Pitt at that very moment. And he's just kind of like, man, my mom just fucking died, and like it was kind of my fault. And
that he just got back from a world war.
But he's not even like really that mad about it. Like
that his mom died?
Yeah, he doesn't even mention it. You could just kind of see it on his face, but he just kind of accepts this thing that's happening now.
Caused his mom's death.
Not really.
There's coins down there.
Yeah, I know. But he doesn't even. So the movie starts out with him, but he's not even really the main character, and the whole movie like sort of just switches over to this other guy who's like in prison for killing someone, and he's an artist who makes like comic books and stuff, and they're like very well like renowned. And that killing someone thing, by the way, I didn't even know until I like rewatched parts of it, because it was such a small mention that you can just miss and that you won't get unless you're like specifically paying attention to that part of the movie. So like just overall the shit is very badly directed and written.
Yeah, it doesn't really sound like it's well thought out.
It's not.
Like is this after Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
I think.
When's the time frame on this?
This was like 1992, I think. But yeah, the movie was just it was a fucking mess. The backgrounds are pretty cool, and some of the animation is really good. There are two hot babes, but really there is one main hot babe. And she is like kind of fucking crazy.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit came out in 1988.
Oh, okay. So yeah, this is after Who Framed Roger Rabbit. This came out in 92, I think.
Jeez. Is it okay if I Google Cool World?
Oh yeah, go ahead. I'm sure you won't be watching it anytime soon. It's really not an achievement of any sort. Film-wise.
Yeah, it does. It's just as disappointing as you made it sound.
Yeah. You know, like when they cross over into like the animated world, it's like, oh, it's finally here we go. Now the wacky shit can happen. But the movie has already like shown you like this this like emotional depth that it like no longer has after that. So I'm gonna fucking.
I just saw a little blue guy.
None of the characters matter.
Oh, okay.
None of them like are consequential, except for like Hollywood, I guess, which is that girl's name.
I would Hollywood.
Oh yeah. Dude, the as much shit as I'm giving this movie, they animated her really well. She is absolutely wood. But so part of the premise of this movie is that since like cartoons and humans are like existing in the same world, I guess, at least in that like animated world, the premise is that like they can't have sex. It's the movie is basically horny Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
And is this an issue they intend to solve?
Well,
like
it's just,
why would they even really?
It's an issue that like I mean like it's like it's forbidden, you can't do it, and there's
so I mean like so they can do it, but they're not allowed.
They can do it, and you know, they do it because
horny cartoons.
Because horny cartoons, and the guy who like animated it all in the movie, like the cartoonist in the movie gets horny for his own drawing, and then
as people do.
Yes, that it's ahead of its time in that sense, but the guy fucks the cartoon, Hollywood, and then what happens is that she becomes real. She becomes a real person.
She becomes a human?
Yes. And if you're wondering like where the fuck Brad Pitt is, because Brad Pitt is not the cartoonist, he becomes like a detective in this cartoon world who's just a human. Like he doesn't become a cartoon at all, but he's like, yeah, I'm part of this world now.
He's just literally there. He's
just kind of there and like makes short like visits to the movie every now and then. Like he has a cartoon girlfriend too, but he's like, I'm sorry babe, we can't do it. You know it. Us noids can't do it. That's what they call humans. They call them noids. That's so fucking bullshit.
What do they call the cartoons?
Just cartoons, I guess, or like I don't know. They don't really put much thought into it.
Yeah, it doesn't really sound like
That's his girlfriend.
Lunette.
Yeah. This
is really good art of her.
Yeah, that's not official art, but it is.
Yeah, I
good.
know it's not official.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, like
they're all in like bikinis and like fucking lingerie. The entire I've seen this entire time.
The whole movie is like exactly like what they said, just like horny, like Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit, but for people who don't get pussy.
For sex offenders.
For sex contenders.
For sex defenders. Yeah, so they have to like after she fucks the cartoon, or after she fucks the human, she becomes real. They cross over to the real world, which, by the way, they don't really have a ritual of doing. It just kind of happens when they want it to,
really?
And it's not explained in the movie.
That's fucking stupid.
Some of that plankton penis tomorrow. Sexy ass nigga. Look at you looking all cute. Wearing my shit. Sponge boy me bob. With Mr. Plankton up here, a nice juicy Krabby Patty with a special Krabby sauce. On the double. Hey bro, you got a phone call. Oh yeah, and save me some chum. I might get a little ogre. Ah!